Customer service portals have been around for a long time now. You may or may not know this, but if you are CRM online, you are entitled to a portal at no extra cost. Okay, now that portal needs to be set up, and we'll talk about that in a minute here, but you're entitled to a portal. Okay, so the portal capabilities for Dynamics 365 is basically an external website that's hosted at Microsoft, and that portal is deeply integrated to your Dynamics CRM or your Dynamics 365. Customer engagement scenarios, so customer service is probably the most common use of the portal. But basically what you're doing is you're extending your CRM data to the internet via this portal for external customers and or partners. Okay, certainly your users could use it as well. So your internal employees can use it, but it was really meant to be like, hey, I have customers out there. I want them to log into a portal and see and interact with certain information. So they're purposely built. So Dynamics 365 portals extension, they come with templates. So they're purposely built for a very specific purpose. Again, it might be, I want customers to be able to log in and see those knowledge base articles. I also want them to be able to submit new cases via the portal. That's probably the most common use of a portal. Okay, so we are engaging with our external audience, our customers and our partners. They're compliant across multiple regions, and they're extensible, meaning you can customize them and put other things on these portals. You could have a custom entity built in Dynamics 365 and expose that information on the portal. So basically, we're improving that in customer engagement. We're giving the customers another resource to log into and get information. So I'm not going to read through these slides here just to save time, but the most common scenarios is they can log in and see their cases. They can submit new cases via the portal. They can view and share knowledge base articles. They can communicate with you via like a chat via these cases that they might have out there. Okay, this is a slide that just kind of talks about some of the features. So on the top half of this slide, when the portals are created, again, you get one portal per your Dynamics 3 or per your Office 365 instance. But when you create them, there's different templates that you can use to kind of give you a head start. And these are the most common templates. So you can just do a self-service portal. That's the one we've been talking about. So you can have case management, you can have discussion forums on there if you want. There's knowledge base articles that your customers can read. These are the same articles that we were talking about just a minute ago. There's a community-based portal. That's where, again, you can do case management. That's typically going to be for like cities and townships. So some townships, actually quite a few out there, probably hundreds, use Dynamics 365 portals to manage their cities. So for example, if you've ever gone to your city's website and you filled out, hey, there's a pothole on my street, or the street light is out. A lot of times they're using Dynamics 365 portal to capture that, and what's really being created is a case. Partner portal, that's a little unique. So if you deal with partners, like maybe you might have resellers of your product, and you assign those resellers leads or opportunities. They're just interacting then with those Dynamics 365 leads and opportunities when they log into the partner portal. And then you can create just what's called a custom portal, and you can put any CRM entity out there. So that's might be something like events, or if you're using field service or project service, you can expose some of that information or all of that information onto a portal. And again, it could be any custom entity. So really, portal use cases are, we used to call it the XRM, but now it's really your anything portal. Really, anything you want to expose out there. It probably is going to be CRM data, but it doesn't have to be. You can expose other things because they are customizable. And you're sharing data or information from Dynamics to external people or externally facing. And then we are intaking information, so we can intake case information or comments or just dialogue from external people, not users. They can be people. It can be customers, can be anybody. Just real quickly here, I'm not going to spend much time on it, but we recently rolled out our Dynamics 365 portal. Prior to that, we actually were using a third-party portal, but about maybe 6 months ago, we actually introduced, we started using the Dynamics 365 portal. So some of you may have already have logins to this, but when you do come in, this is the Stoneridge customer service portal. So you can see it's configurable right away. We're exposing our knowledge base articles inside of our portal. You could log in, so you would have a customer login, and once you do that, you'd be able to submit cases and view your cases and communicate back and forth on your cases using that the My Support area. So they're pretty cool. Again, probably the most important thing is you are entitled to one of these if you're using Dynamics 365 online. So if you haven't set one up yet and you maybe have a use for it, reach out to somebody at Stoneridge here or shoot me an email and I'll find the right people and we'll get you started on what it takes to get one of these set up.